What's up, guys?
Joey.
What's happening, Renee? What are you doing, man?
We're on a photo shoot right now in downtown.
Dude, I
So,
got, I got to get you to come by, man. I got to take some photos this week. Are you free this week at all?
yeah, we could definitely make that happen.
All right. What do you know?
Let me get out of the sun. I gotta. So I think I got that job. So I got to meet up with them on Thursday, and then, yeah, I think I'm free all week. So yeah, just message me. We'll set it up.
All right, cool. I'm looking at my calendar right now, really quick. I'm thinking Thursday would be the best day, or Friday. I got these people coming over doing a podcast with me. That'd be cool if you can come by and just hang out and snap some pictures of that.
Cool. Yeah, we could do. Let's see, Friday. What date is that?
That's September 8th at noon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that works.
All right, cool. So I'll probably say if you want to be here at 11, that'll give us
Okay.
to do some other stuff.
All right. Let me mark that down real quick. September 8th.
Jeremy, what's up, man? You there?
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm great, brother. How are you?
Pretty good. Just wrapping up workout. Going for a little walk.
Right. What's up? You don't want to turn your camera on? There you go. Cool. I don't like it when people don't turn their camera on because it's just like I feel like a dumbass, like I'm talking to myself or something, you know?
Look at we're all getting our steps in too. Look at that.
Yeah, this fat guy's getting his steps in, a little chunk, man. All right, cool. We're just gonna give everybody a couple more minutes. I don't know what the deal is. I put it in that original set of instructions that this was the time for the kickoff call, so we'll see if anybody else overlooked it. Not too big of a deal, but kind of.
How many are in the group like all together?
What's that?
How many are in the group like all together?
Like 40. No, this one's 10. 10 people.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, I'm not gonna like just sit here though and wait for everybody. It's 11 o'clock. If hopefully they join, a couple more people join. Here's the thing about, like joining with this thing is that the more meetings people make, the more successful they are. It's just that simple. If you're not willing to really put in like the effort and the time and to take, 30 minutes or whatever, an hour out of the day to sink in on the progress that you're making or not making, then you're probably not doing the little things when nobody's watching. You always got to be doing the right thing when nobody's watching, staying with the macros, especially as you start to get your metabolism up and you're losing more weight. You need to be more surgical and more disciplined within that habit and those routines. So today we're going to kick off this $1,000 challenge. There's a couple of things that you should know about it. One is you guys both have your macros. Jeremy, you have yours, correct?
Yep, I got them.
Cool. Everybody should
Yep.
have all their macros. How have yours been going, Jeremy? How many pounds have you lost?
I'm down to like 183. It's been going pretty good.
Where'd you start at?
I was about 186-ish.
Cool. So 3 pounds in what, a week or two?
Maybe a couple weeks, I'd say, yeah.
Okay. Whoa, hey, what's up, buddy? So yeah, so you want to make sure that you're hitting those macros perfectly. Don't deviate from them. What happens when you do a cheat day or when you go outside of your macros is you're slowing down your metabolism. Yeah, and all that momentum is being lost. So you just want to make sure you're hitting it every single day. Come in a gram or two underneath versus going over, and then never go over your fats. The other thing that I want to tell people is that if you extend your meals, so if you do 5 meals throughout your day, you're ramping up your metabolism, and you're just going to be able to process that food a lot faster, and you're going to burn more fat. So don't just eat all your macros at nighttime right before you go to bed. In fact, I recommend not eating 2 hours before going to bed, and then drinking a lot of water. And when you drink a lot of water, you go to bed weighing a little bit more, but you actually end up metabolizing a lot more and burning more energy as the night goes on. So make sure you stay on those macros. Make sure you keep those meals consistently spread out. And where you get your calories from absolutely matters. Make sure that you're showing up to these weekly meetings. Hopefully more people start joining in. If not, it's really just going to be between you guys. And then one of you guys won $1,000. So that's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. That's why I don't do any of this. That's why I don't do any of this stuff for free anymore. Every time I did it for free for somebody, they just wouldn't do anything. And then it's just like, what's the fucking point then, bro? Like, why am I wasting my time talking to you and spending time out of my day when I could be hanging out with my kid? And you're not even showing up to the meetings, and you're not even like doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I don't even do this shit for free anymore, because people just don't fucking take it seriously. And it's just like, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity when you don't. When you take it seriously and you reconstruct your body, and when you discipline your fucking habits and your fucking weak ass mindset, your weak ass beliefs, and I'm just talking about myself. This is how I talk to myself, guys. Like, I'm never talking at you guys. Like, this is just me reflecting internally on how I talk to myself. You start to be, it's the most difficult thing to do. So you master everything else. When you master everything else, so as your diet gets better, your fitness gets better, you will feel better. You will feel more confident. You will radiate more magnetic energy. You will be more positive. You're going to treat your family better. And you're going to realize, dude, what the fuck? Like, I was treating people like really bad. And you're going to be more present in the moment when you're with your family, because the success you're going to be having at work is going to be more profound. So everything starts with the body. Everything starts with self-mastery. And that is from the lessons that I've learned in my life. So Jeremy, Renee knew me when I was a drug addict. Renee knew me when I was a straight up 110-pound druggy fucking burnout dude who like was going to overdose and fucking die in an alleyway somewhere. And so the lessons that I'm talking about, the things, the wisdom that I've been able to extrapolate from my experiences in life, he's seen it. Like, he knows that I'm not fucking talking bullshit. So if you guys want to have better lives, if you want to treat your families better, if you want to lead better, if you want your kids to grow up in a more healthy, energetic environment, then you need to always first and foremost take care of yourself. There is nothing else. You cannot help anybody else if you're incapable of helping yourself. You can't give money, you can't give time, you can't give energy if you have none. And you can always create more simply by mastering your discipline, having good, accountable fucking calories and macronutrient intake, and then good energy. And I'm telling you guys, life fucking changes. I almost convulsed this morning out of shock and disbelief as to some things that have been going on in my life recently, ever since I started really taking care of my mind and my body and my habits. I'm telling you guys, everything else falls into place. It's fucking beautiful. It's amazing. It's one of the most profound experiences of my life up until this point. And I've had some pretty profound experiences.
Nice.
So we'll meet here on Thursdays, same link every Thursday night. I think it's at like 6 p.m. or something like that. And the goal is to talk about our successes, our failures, our struggles, and to just be held accountable. When you have people holding you accountable, you're going to feel guilty. You're going to feel like shit when you don't do the things you're supposed to be doing. That's just that plain and simple. And we want to feel guilty. We want to feel like a piece of trash, like we're letting our fucking families down, like we're letting the people that we love and care about down by being that way, by being undisciplined, by being weak. So make sure that you guys, again, attend those meetings to hold yourselves accountable. And people need to attend like at least 80% of these meetings in order to get the $1,000 anyways. I'm not just going to fucking say goodbye to somebody, have them show up on the last day and say, oh, I lost all this weight. For all I know, you were fucking snorting blow in fucking bathrooms every fucking weekend and like lost weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. So I'm not just going to give you $1,000 to go fucking blow on some crack. And so, people need to like attend, 80% of these meetings. I say 80% because, things happen, life gets in the way and stuff. But I will be there. I'm still maintaining my macros. I'm still haven't broke that fucking 165.4 mark, but I also don't know if I can anymore. I think that I might be at this point where my muscle mass and my fat are actually doing an even trade-off, which brings me to my next point. Don't think that. Don't ever think that, oh, I didn't lose weight this week because maybe I've just burnt so much fat that like my muscle's growing now. Nope, not true. Don't fucking think that. You're not anywhere close to that until you get close to single digit body fat percentages. And even then, you probably still have another 5, 10, 15 pounds to lose. So don't ever try to justify your lack of weight loss with the idea that you're gaining muscle mass. I don't care what you read. With these macronutrients, you guys should be losing weight. And if you're exercising hard, you should be losing like 30 pounds in 3 months. Like, no doubt about it. If I could do it at 195 to 165, anybody else can do it. There's no doubt about it. Weight loss, keep doing it. Weigh yourself every morning and every night. You don't need to check in with me every morning and every night, but in terms of your weight loss, but I do want you to check in with me every morning at whatever time you're waking up with a weight check. Just shoot me a text message or a DM or go into the group and put it in the group chat. Actually, that's what I want people to do. Put it in the group chat. Put every morning right after you wake up, you take a piss, you don't drink any water, and then you hop on that scale butt naked and you weigh yourself, and then you just put it in the group chat. Boom, this is my pounds this morning. Every day you should be putting your, like, take a screenshot of your macros. Boom, put that in the group chat. Hey, these were my macros today, I fucked up. Hey, these are my macros today, I'm a little low. Hey, these are my macros today, I'm crushing it. Again, accountability is going to get you guys the most profound results that you could ever imagine. In 3 months, you guys should be able to have fucking crazy, like, crazy changes in your body, like crazy fucking changes. And it starts with that accountability. So in the morning after you pee, just go ahead and weigh yourself, and then boom, put it in the chat every single morning. If you guys aren't doing that every single morning, my assumption is that you're going to fall off. And I don't have the time or the energy to really be chasing people around for this stuff. Like, you guys are paying $35 for like 3 months. You know, it's like nothing, right? I just do that to hold people accountable. That's the only reason I do the $35 is to hold people accountable. So accountability is huge. Put it in the chat, participate in the chat. You might feel like you're the only one participating at times. Who cares, man? That means you're the only one getting those results. If people aren't participating, there's a reason it's constructed this way, is because when you participate, when you do it each way, bam, dude, you're making progress. I've seen it happen hundreds of times. There is no question about it. It is a scientific, it's mathematic process. Boom, just A, B, and C. It's a blueprint. It's all you got to do, guys. Show up to the weekly meetings, maintain your macros, work out hard. If you're working, what's that? If your workouts
no, nothing.
If your workouts are too weak, then just let me know and we'll get you some new workouts. Hit me up if you have questions, like, you know, hey, do you have any recipes for this? Or have you ever tried anything like that? Like, I have a huge sweet tooth, so I'm always trying to find like weird protein yogurt mixes to, like, you know, calm that sweet tooth of mine. But best is just to avoid everything at all and go as hardcore as you can. No sweet at all whatsoever. Don't even smell that shit. I get pissed off when I see a fucking cookie in the house. I fucking yell at my wife, and then she calls me a dick, and I'm like, damn, I'm sorry. It's my own fault. I'm lack of discipline in my own ass. But point is, though, is that, dude, you just fucking go savage on this shit and your life will fucking change. So maintain those macros. Hit me up if you have questions on anything. Come to the weekly meetings. Put your weights in the group chat. If you don't put your morning weights in the group chat, that's the easiest thing you could be doing, and it's going to cause you to fall probably the greatest as well. When you do that every morning, you're going to build momentum. You're stacking a win. Newton's law of motion, that which is in motion tends to stay in motion. And that's a real thing in life, guys. Like, when you wake up at 5 a.m. or whatever time and you don't hit the snooze button, that's a win. When you drink that tall glass of water when you first wake up, igniting your system, that's a win. When you brush your teeth when you wake up, that's a win. When you shower, that's a win. You're just stacking all these wins in the process of your greatness. And so by waking up at X time and checking in with your weight, taking your weight every single day, maintaining those macros, those are wins, and your momentum will build and you will move faster and faster towards your goals. Does that make sense to everybody?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yep, absolutely.
And then every Friday, pictures. Whenever it's prescribed within your trainer eyes to take body stats and photos, put those in. You guys need to put those in. If you miss 1 week, we're not doing the $1,000. You need to put in every single week photographs starting today. So when next week comes, I think Monday and Friday next week, because it's first week, put those photos in, and that's it, guys. Just put the photos in, maintain the macros, and come to the group coaching calls, and then check in every morning. There's like 4 or 5 things that you need to do in order to get $1,000, shed a shit ton of fat. You know, like Jeremy, you're like what, 160, 170 or something already?
I'm sorry, what?
How much do you weigh right now?
I weigh 183.
You should have fucking shredded ass abs by the end of these fucking 3 months. Like,
Right.
it's just that fucking simple. Renee, your ass, dude, you're gonna be like, bro, this is fucking insane. I could fucking start to see some fucking abs just after 3 months, man. Like, you will be able to see, like, that's how much of a change you guys should start to have and formulate. You'll be looking at yourself being like, dude, I could actually really truly start to see myself now. Like, and when you have that vision, dude, everything just starts to magnetize, man, and it fucking amplifies it, and everything works out way fucking better. So just the participation, guys, the accountability, that's going to be the biggest thing. All right. I kind of feel like I've been on some soapbox. I hate it because that's how we always got to start these things off. I just got to like blast you guys with everything that's required, which is all included within your instructions as well, except for the showing up every week, 80%, and then putting in those photos every week. What questions do you guys have so far? Jeremy, we'll have you go first, man. What kind of questions do you have? What kind of struggles have you had? What kind of successes have you had so far?
I mean, I really don't have any questions. It's really just, I mean, it's all pretty straightforward. It's just fucking doing it. The biggest thing for me is just not like all the momentary, like I see a cookie or candy or something, and like I have just, it doesn't matter if I have like one fun size candy bar, I'll be eating a whole fucking bag.
Yeah,
So just like,
same way.
especially when I'm tired, like,
Throw it the fuck out, dude. Just throw it the fuck out.
yeah.
My wife, if she was up here right now, she would literally be looking at you like, he fucking does this. He either scarfs it and fucking goes fucking ham, or he fucking literally throws everything the fuck out and he gets mad because he's an undisciplined bitch. Like, that's like what my wife would say, because that's true. And I need to work on it. But no, man, just get the fuck rid of it. It's called triggers. So, and I don't mean to keep going on because I kind of cut you off here, but this is a really important thing. Habits, guys. The brain has two main priorities: conserve energy and to keep us safe from harm and death. By conserving energy, it programs conscious thought and behavior into the subconscious mind, because conscious thought burns calories, subconscious doesn't burn that many. And whenever we have a trigger, something in the external environment that sends a signal to our brain that causes us to behave in a certain way, that is a trigger which causes us to behave in a either good or a bad way. In this case, we're talking about bad negative habits. So if you got any sweets in the house, dude, fucking flush all that shit, get it the fuck out of there and replace it with apples, replace it with bananas, replace it with some blueberries. Blueberries are really good for sweets because they're not the most high carb fruit. But you need to create new triggers in your environment so you could build better habits. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Sorry, man. Go ahead. Keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, that's basically it. Like, more than like when I'm super tired and like, it's so much easier just to like eat something I shouldn't or whatever, like not hit my macros or whatever. So it's really just staying disciplined. That's really the biggest thing. I mean, it's super straightforward. It's not rocket science.
It's not.
So
People always try to overcomplicate it, though, man. They're always going to try to be
oh
like,
yeah.
what if I eat, this at this time and this at that time? Dude, it's fucking simple, bro. And if
Especially like, have you heard all these people this Ozempic shit that people are doing?
the what?
Have you heard about that? Ozempic?
That shot
It's like, yeah,
with like 90 side effects?
yeah. It's like you don't need to do that shit to lose weight. It's not that complicated.
Well, dude,
But everybody wants
on top of that, it's
cheap,
the
easy.
cause and effect. If you get a shot and you think you're going to get lifelong results and satisfaction out of that, then you're fucking lost, man. Like, those people are going to be depressed, suicidal, not to mention the millions of side effects along with those things. Like, my friend was over here a few weeks ago, my cousin, he was talking about it. I go, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, literally everything that she mentioned was something related to a like organ failure or a tissue failure or a systems failure within the human body. And I'm just like, why don't you just fucking go run? Like, why don't you just stop stuffing your face with carbs and fat? Because that's the problem, is we eat a bunch of carbs and fat and we don't eat enough proteins. But yeah, so cause and effect, man. Those people are not going to be satisfied. It's not going to last a lifetime. And they're going to die a lot sooner because of it. So right on. Hit me up if you have any questions on anything. You know me well enough at this point where you can reach out to me. I'm always here for you, man. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, Renee, what do you got going on, brother? What's happening with you?
Well, we talked, all that the personal stuff and that those 2.5 weeks of a relapse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, I kind of take that pain and turn it into fuel. That's kind of what I've been doing, and I kind of just been going back to that first month. Fucking killed that shit, dude.
Dude,
You
20.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
dude, like, so I'm getting back to that, and that's pretty much my focus right now is to get back to that where I was that first month, because I felt amazing, and then the trip happened and all that, but again, I'm learning to turn that whatever pain or whatever you want to call it into fuel. So yeah, we're definitely on the right track though.
Cool. Yeah, man,
So
we all fuck up. Growth is never linear, but
yep.
I would say plan the next 3 months, dude. Like you got Thanksgiving, you got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then of course Christmas after the event's over, right? The
Right.
goal is to be able to fucking enjoy yourself a little bit, but don't fucking throw your whole life off, you know,
Right.
from these holidays. And so you got to already start planning that shit out, man, like where you're going, what you're doing, how you're going to hold yourself accountable with these meals so that you don't get yourself thrown off. I get thrown off too, man. I was in Texas a couple weeks ago. I ate a whole fucking goddamn Reese cake. It was like 170 grams of fat in one sitting in my car by myself, like a fucking weirdo. Like that's what I do. Like
Yeah.
it's just sometimes it hits you and you fucking falter. But accountability, if I would have had accountability, then I wouldn't have done it. And that's why these group chats are so important. And yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. Like this is what I needed. You know what I mean? And it's like, we had that one incident that one time, and then you talked me off that bridge. But if I was there, I feel like I wouldn't be able to, at least right now, do this by myself without some type of guidance. You know what I mean? So just want to say I appreciate it, and yeah, I'm fucking ready.
Cool, man. Yeah, you're
So
talking about when I fucking said all that shit about your inner thought and you thought that I was like talking to you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, we're good. Yeah.
And I'll reiterate too, because this recording is going to go out to everybody as well, is that I'm not going to get pissed off at you. I mean, I might actually get pissed off at you guys because I feel like you're probably going to be selling your family short when you give up on yourself. I see the greatness in people that they don't believe in or see in themselves. And yeah, I do get mad and it gets frustrating when people are on the verge of like making these huge breakthroughs. And that's when they always revert back to their old previous habits and belief systems. I believe in you guys. I truly fucking believe in human beings. I think everybody has the ability to do something amazing with their life. And I say that as a guy who was a fucking piece of shit, lied, manipulated, cheat, stole, did drugs, whatever. And somebody believed in me once. And so I see that in everyone. So that's when I would get frustrated. But if I'm ever telling you guys, like, you need to stop thinking like a bitch, or you need to stop fucking being an idiot or a pussy or something, and if that like hurts people's feelings or offends them, well, one, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your fucking inner negative self, the devil within you. And two, you need to strengthen yourself and go do some fucking push-ups or something and become more resilient. Because if you can't handle the outside world telling you something, then that means that you're so vulnerable inside that there's a major fucking weakness that you got to solve. And it always starts with doing fucking push-ups and burpees, man, every single time. That's why people who go in the military, who go into prison, who go into harsh climates, that's why they all fucking do it, dude. You just do push-ups, you get fucking hard, and then nothing anybody ever says could ever bother you. So I'm never talking down to anyone. I'm only talking to you. I'm never calling you out. I'm calling you up because I believe in you. I 100% believe in everybody. There's no fucking way I'd have the energy to do this shit if I didn't. It's that simple. So all right, guys. Well, looks like we have a lot of people who didn't show today. Whatever, those are going to be the people who just, they're not going to be successful in many things probably in life if they cannot get their body and their diet in order. We'll see if they show up next week. But it's crazy. I'm just going to reiterate one last time. It is fucking crazy. It is crazy when you discipline your habits, and then your nutrition and your body, when you discipline your diet, when you start to force yourself to work out, everything else in your life will come to fruition. If you guys are going step by step in this blueprint, and if you're not shredding weight by the end of this 3-month period, and if you're not making more money from either getting promoted or from getting a new client or starting a new business or something, if you're not getting more money magnetized into your life, I don't know what I'll do. I'll give up. I won't do this shit anymore. But if you do everything appropriately, I'm telling you guys, it will work. It's worked for me. It's worked for thousands of other people. I know hundreds of people that this has worked directly for. So just follow step by step. When you need accountability, check in. When you need help with stuff, check in. If you got questions, hit me up. Support one another, and just share your experiences in that group chat, man. I've always got access to it. So
For sure, man.
cool.
Sweet. Absolutely.
All right, guys. That's
Cool.
it for today, man. I'm here for you all. Good luck. Let's fucking crush this shit. Be the man that your family fucking needs you to be. And I look forward to just seeing how you all transform in the next 12 weeks, man. It's going to be great.
Fuck yeah. Hey, and fuck that $1,000, man. Good luck, Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
For sure, bro. All right, man. We'll talk
Have a good day.
later.
Thank you.